here, going to do another Transformer review. This is a little bit different than what I usually do. This is a Transformer knockoff Transformer, as you can see. If you didn't notice already, I got this from a dollar store. It's called Buck or Two, and yes, I got it for $2. This is a repaint, well, not repaint, this is like a knockoff version. This is just a repaint knockoff figure from the live-action Transformer film. Hasbro put out a toy line called Real Gear, and they had robots that turned into everyday items. And meantime here, as you can see on the bottom right hand side and the upper left, this was the original mold here, and it was just repainted into this. And the funny thing is, with the real one, they just had to paint it on time, but this one actually has a working clock. I don't know if you can see that there, which is so funny because this was only $2. I'm not sure the quality of this, but whatever. Color is a little bit out there, kind of reminds me of watermelon, but cool nonetheless. It has a working clock, and that's pretty cool. Obviously, I'm not going to wear this around town, but just the fact that they did that is a cool touch. And this is just a knockoff, no-name company. Doesn't really say anything on the back here. Cool. So yeah, let's just open this up and take a look at them in further detail, because I don't know, thought it was tacky, but I kind of like it now actually. And yeah, so alright guys, so let's just open this up and take a look at them in further detail. Yeah. Alright, here's WATERMELOTRON out of the package. And no, that is not his real name. I just made that one up, so that's what I'm going to call this dude. Okay, very vibrant looking character. Obviously he's a knockoff version of a real mold, which, as you can tell, very flimsy, really loose, but you know, I like it just because it's khaki. And you can just notice he does have different Decepticon insignia. It doesn't have the two side spikes on the side here, and it doesn't have the hole on the forehead crest here. Not too bad though. It's a nice metallic shiny purple. It's not too bad. Obviously, and as you can tell, he's very vibrant green. Does have some pinkish orange pieces throughout. Black, a little bit of red up here. Very crappy paint on the face. It's kind of blended onto the green. It says try me, push the lever down, and you can set the clock, as you can see here. Here, let me see if I can do this. If you can't set it, that'd be kind of cheap, but what do you expect? Knockoff figure, right? I'm going to try and set the clock after I do this review and see if it works, but with the quality of this figure, I bet they just have a time that's already set, and it probably doesn't even change, but we'll see. Okay, so figure's articulation. Head does not rotate. Arm can rotate 360s on a ball joint. This piece moves up and down. There's 2 points right here. Arm can rotate 360 at the upper bicep, and he does have hand movement at the wrist. And same with this arm. Legs are on a ball joint. They can move all the way around. They can't really spread too far at the hip area, but they do split at the crotchal region, but that's for transformation purposes. The leg can rotate 360 at the upper thigh, can bend at the knee, and the feet do split, and they do have movement, but that's also for transformation. I notice a lot of people with this mold, or with the original molds, they put the figure's leg like that, but I prefer this way myself. So okay, to transform WATERMELOTRON, all you want to do, you can just split the legs, bring it up, and that's going to bring down his head. And next, you can just take the arms, flip them up if they want to stay into place. Take this piece, fold it to the side, take the arms, clip them into place. There's a hole and a peg on the side of the forearms, and you can just straighten all this hinged pieces out. Do the same with this. Flip in the arm, bring this to the side, and flip these down. Let's make sure it's pegged into place there. Okay, so remember, this is only $2, so Okay, here we have WATERMELOTRON, aka Real Gear Meantime knockoff. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yes. Yes. It is a watch, obviously, and you can just bring all this stuff into place. And it does go all the way around my wrists. Pretty cool. And you can just, as it's on the wrist, you can peg in all this stuff here. As you can see. Alright. Not too bad. Pretty cool. It's a little bit flimsy, but in watch mode, it's pretty sturdy actually. It's not too bad. If you want to have it just, kind of sitting around in your collection. I think this straightens out a little bit more. Okay, either way, not too bad. Okay, to untransform him back to his robot mode from his watch mode, you can just unclip it, bring all this stuff down, straighten out the feet, flip the back heel piece around to the back, and do the same with this. The pieces are falling off. Straighten out the arms and shoulder pieces, and you can now bring out the hands. And there we have it. WATERMELOTRON knockoff $2 figure. Pretty cool. If you see this at your local dollar store, I suggest you pick it up because it's pretty cool, obviously with the working clock. If it didn't have a working clock, I don't think I would have picked it up, but I think that was a cool feature this had. Just to make a point that, if the knockoff company can do it, why couldn't Hasbro? But cool nonetheless. Even if it doesn't work, it still has a working clock, so not too bad. And before I end this review and just do my typical photo montage at the end, I'm going to do a quick comparison with the two guys beside each other. And silly me, I didn't look at the real one, no pun intended, of how unique and detailed he was until I looked at the knockoff one. I just thought this was just a repaint of the existing mold, but this is a totally different mold. This one is completely more detailed, a little bit taller, just a totally different mold. So my bad, I should have looked a little bit more closely to this, but so yeah, I just want to give you a little look-see before I end this review, and just give you a close-up perspective on one another. Just show on the back here. Completely different. Okay, so I think that's about it. So stay tuned for some more knockoff reviews in the future, because I got a bunch kicking around. So this guy's not too bad, and I think that's about it. So this is Sea Spray, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.